Hi, variablast. It's Mike Sarno. Just finished watching your video about atheists being smarter than theists. I went and checked out the study, and I don't know. I guess I kind of got to disagree with your summary here. Let me look at the study that I have in front of me here. Just finished reading it. Okay, first, let's be clear about what they're talking about here. They've got 77 undergrad students. 60 of them are women, 17 are men. Recruited for extra credit in introductory psych classes. Okay, so first off, we're talking about a study of these undergrad students who are taking psych. They ranged in age from 17 to 24 years with a mean of 19.4 years. And when they talk about religious in this context, okay, they talk about they believed in God and a structured form of religion such as Christianity, Hinduism, Islam, or Judaism. Okay, then they classify people as spiritual and they define this as they did not endorse a structured form of religion but believed in the existence of a higher power. Then they talked about agnostic and was one other group, and then atheists are another group. They have 48% religious, 25% spiritual, 20% agnostic, and 8% were atheists. Okay, so that's the basis of the study and how it broke out and the types of people that they were using in the study. Okay, now, when they talk about religiousness, spirituality, and intelligence, it says here in the study, the findings indicated that religious participants did have significantly lower CUSAT scores than members of the other three relationship to God categories. Skipping down just a sentence or two, this pattern did not extend to the other relationship to God categories, suggesting that there is something special about the people who identified themselves as religious. The people who made this study also have in here, they made this important statement that they say is important, because that's what it says here. It is important to say more about what, quote, there they put quotes in there, religious means in the present context. Participants who placed themselves in the religious category were disproportionately Protestants and Catholics rather than Jews, Buddhists, and other kinds of religious people. Thus, religiosity for the people who called themselves religious seems likely to be some form of traditional Christianity. So, they're really talking about Christian college students between the ages of whatever it was, 19 and 24. There's really no indication in the study that this extends well into adulthood. And it could just very well be that the people who are in this study are, just really experimenting with these ideas. I would point out that, I guess I don't fit in their definition of religious, but I consider myself to be religious. I'm a practicing Unitarian Universalist. I'm definitely not Christian. And so, I guess I don't fall into, what they're talking about here. But I think we need to be really careful when we start talking about this. We're talking about a group of college students. This doesn't seem to have broad applications to older adults or to people outside of the college setting. I think there's a number of reasons why we might find this to be true. Probably the most likely one is that the people who are saying that they're not religious, according to this definition of religious, are probably more of the free thinkers, the people at that age, who are more independent thinkers, and those people probably do have higher IQs. But this says nothing about the types of people who then go back to practicing a religion or go on to practicing a different religion later in life, which is a fairly well documented phenomenon. So just a few things to point out to your viewers, but an interesting study nonetheless. Thanks for pointing it out to me, and Thanks for watching.